We are live. Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Theatrical Thursday today, and zoom. What are we talking about? We're talking about pace. We're talking about pace. Hey everyone, I'm Vanessa Lane. This is Video Tips with Vanessa, and again, it is Theatrical Thursday, and today is all things video, it is all things live, it is all things theatrical, and today we are talking about pace. Hey, Lori Knutson, I hope you're being nice and safe right now in North Carolina. Love you, girl. Thank you so much for tuning in. So what do I mean by that? It is about pace. Pace and your videos. Let me put it to you this way. How many of you guys have been to a new release, to the movie theater, and you've gotten your popcorn, and you've gotten your soda, and you're munching on? In my theater, they have alcohol, God bless them, they've got tequila, and they've got burgers and fries, and you know it, and you're munching all this, and the movie starts, and then you get into about 15 minutes of the movie, and you're like, it's gonna get better, right? I mean, it has to get better, right? And so you keep munching on that fry, sipping on that tequila, that margarita, that beverage of your choice, and 15 minutes more goes by and you're like, okay, it's gonna get better, right? I mean, it has to get better, right? So video and pace. Pace has a lot to do with our videos. And what did we say over the last few weeks? We've got to hook them. That's right, Lori. We have got to hook people. We've got 3 seconds. We've got 3 seconds to get someone on our video train and to be excited about it, whether that's your words, whether that's a sound, whether that is a picture. You've got 3 seconds to make sure that someone's like, hello, howdy, how's it going? Yes, I'm on that video train with you. And that's part of that pace, but that doesn't stay at that pace, because imagine if you stayed at that hook place and you were like the Roadrunner, you know, and you're like doing this the whole time and bzzz, you would wear somebody out. They would be exhausted at the end of your 1, 2, 3 minute, God bless you, 5-minute video. And if you were doing a live and you were buzzing around like that Roadrunner, I mean, at the end of 15 minutes, they would literally need to take a Xanax at that point. Exactly. So pace has a lot to do with video. And pace does not stay the same, Lori. It does not. And what do I mean by that? So when we start our videos, we start with the hook. So we're going to really grab someone. It's going to be quick, really quickly. You know, you'll notice that in those big blockbuster videos. I mean, I love the movie Pitch Perfect. Who doesn't love singing and dancing, right? And at the beginning of all those Pitch Perfect movies, the first one starts with them singing a cappella. The third one, which is one of my favorites, they're on a boat singing, and it has explosions happening and fire. But once we start with that excitement, then the pace is going to change a little bit, because, well, our story starts with a beginning, a middle, and an end. And when you're in the middle of that, that pace is going to go up and down. And what do I mean by that? Well, you usually in the beginning, when you hook them, when you tell them really quickly what you're going to do. And if you just hook them, well, in your intro, you're going to do that. You're going to tell someone what you're going to do. Well, after that, we get into that body part of our video where we're explaining things. And if it's something that's new, we're going to slow it down a little bit, Lori, and for anyone else that's watching. Because if it was so new to everybody, and you really went through it like a rabbit jumping up and down, people are going to end that conversation going, what? I am so lost right now. And that's how they're going to feel. So when it's something new, the pace of your video is going to slow down a little bit, because you may really methodically walk people through something. Just like, for example, if you've been to New York a bunch, going to see the Statue of Liberty, yeah, no big deal. So if it was in your video and you've been there a whole bunch of times, or it's something common in the US, you may go through it really, really quickly. But if it's something that someone hasn't experienced, like a hole-in-the-wall restaurant, then you're going to take some more time in your video. So that's the body. So your pace is going to go up and down. It's also going to go up and down in your lives, because you're going to be talking to people. You're going to want to engage with people. And so you're listening to their feedback. And Lori, let me know if you have any questions right now. So the beginning is going to be your hook. You're going to really grab someone really, really quickly. Then you may transition into an intro like I did, and you slow it down a little bit, but now we're ramping things up. Now you're methodically going through things. We talked about the hook, we talked about the intro, we talked about the body, and you're getting them going up that curve. It's very much like a movie. It's very much like a musical theater production, because you'll notice that in a musical theater production, when the song happens, bum, I mean, everything quickens or saddens. The movement, the pace transitions, because that's that part that really is engaging more. It's really pulling people into the discussion. And in between those songs and dances, everything kind of slows down. So that is our body. But ultimately in our videos, they all have this upward curve, because the ultimate thing is you want to leave people on a high. You really do. You want to leave them feeling something, feeling motivated to do a call to action. Hey, do this next, or hey, call me. Or maybe it's just have a great day and you want to make them feel motivated. There is something that is going to result from that video, from that live streaming experience. You want them to have some sort of experience so that they want to do something. Even if it's that you want them to follow you for your next video, that's still something. So you're always wanting to end them upward, even though you may be just talking normally. It's not like, hey, I'm super excited, yeah, see me next week. You still want to leave them on an upward curve where they're wanting to come back and see next week, or they're wanting to call you, or they're wanting to email or know more something about what you're doing. So, and that's what I mean, the pace is going to not be the same. The pace is going to go up and down, and it's not just going to go up and down with your words. So that's where my next transition is. Once we've done the video, Lori, and we've done that video, hey, Tiffany Chanel, how you doing, girl? I hope you're having a wonderful day and staying safe. So Tiffany and Lori, once you've done your video, and remember that pace is going to go up and down in that video, but ultimately we're going to end on a high note, right? We're going to end on a high note. After we're done, you can alter the pace when you edit. That's right. You can alter the pace when you edit. So just think about this. When you go see the movies, when you go see a musical theater production, how much the music plays an impactful part of your video. So when you're watching Friday the 13th and someone's about to be stabbed, I mean, the music gets really, really tense, and you can feel that. And that quickens the pace so much. I mean, it really quickens the pace of things because our heart starts to race and we can really feel that. So you can play with people's emotions, which plays with the pace of the video by playing with your music. Also, you can play with the pace by cutting your video. When we cut out the fluff of the video that didn't need to be there, we instantly jump from point A to point B, right? If I was talking left and suddenly I cut out my section and magically I'm now turning to the right, our head does this, what? And it causes us to refocus. And when we refocus like that, it changes the pace. So in our videos, we don't want to stay at one pace. Just like if we were talking, we would not want to talk like this the whole time. Because again, it's going to dull things out. So we have to, number one, we have to change up our pace. The beginning of our video is very different from the middle, and it's very different than the end. And don't forget, you can use your edits, you can use your music to also adjust that pace in post. Remember, do the work once and then repurpose it, Lori and Tiffany and Michelle and Chad, once you've done all that work. Again, what did we talk about today? We talked about zoom, zoom, zoom. We talked about pace. We talked about the pace of your videos. It's not going to stay the same, just like a movie. If we stall that train in the beginning, just like some movies I've seen in which you're thinking, okay, surely it's going to get better. I mean, yes, it has to get better. Then you've lost people off that train. So make sure to alter your pace. Make sure to listen to what people are wanting to watch, just like what are you guys wanting to know today? So make sure to listen, make sure to alter your pace, make sure to take advantage of post alterations, music, cuts. They can really help us to alter that pace as well. I hope everyone is having a very safe week. Please be safe if you're in the hurricane's direction. I think it's gonna miss a lot of things, thankfully, but I want to throw this out there. Here is my surprise for everyone who's watching. Guess what happened in the last 2 weeks? Brandy introduced me to someone on Instagram, Daniel Hill Media, and he had this amazing contest. It was picture in picture. I had to show myself with myself in my camera like I'm doing now. I had to do this and post it and tag him. Then the 2 best pictures got a new Echo Dot, a new Echo Dot. And I just found out 2 days ago that I was one of those recipients of this Echo Dot. So what I announced last night, live with Brandy, I'm going to announce here. Last night, we talked about IGTV and the benefits of IGTV for you and your business. Please go back and watch it on the Girls on Fire Network. Also, though, what I told everybody watching that video, I said, if you, and I'm going to give you 7 days, just like everyone else, 7 days from yesterday, so you have 6. If you go out and you must shoot a IGTV video, so it's a video posted to IGTV. So you're going to post a picture, post a video to IGTV. You're going to share it to your Instagram page. And then you must tag the Phoenix Factor and the Girls on Fire Network. Anybody that does that from 7 days from yesterday, so everybody watching has 6 days today, everybody is going to be put into a hat, and live, Brandy and I are going to draw one person, and I am going to ship you, or personally, if you are in the Hampton Roads area, I'm going to hand you over this brand new Echo Dot that I just won from Daniel Hill. Thank you so much, Daniel Hill. Daniel Hill Media on Instagram. Again, I want you guys getting comfortable with live. I want you getting comfortable with video. And so I'm just giving you a little bit of incentive. You can do it. Trust me, you are fantastic. You have a wonderful why, a wonderful passion, a wonderful story, and a wonderful gift to give. So I hope you guys have had a wonderful day. Hey, Pete, thanks so much. Hey, George, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, what did we talk about today? We talked about the pace of your video. Remember, hook them, get them on the train, keep them up on an upward movement, and do that today on an IGTV video posted to Instagram. Tag the Girls on Fire Network, tag the Phoenix Factor, and then I will draw one. Draw one name a week from yesterday at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live, and somebody's gonna win a brand new Echo Dot courtesy of Daniel Hill Media. Thank you so much, Daniel Hill. Also, a big shout out right now to Rich Cardona with Rich Cardona Media. It is his birthday today. Happy birthday, sir. Thank you so much for all you do for so many. Again, I'm Vanessa Lane. This has been Viddy Tips with Vanessa. It's been a fantastic theatrical Thursday. We talked about paste. We talked about video. Don't forget that the Phoenix Factor is the business. Girls on Fire is the movement. Don't forget that the Phoenix Factor, we do help corporations and teams. We do come on site for workshops to teach all the things that Brandy and I talk about: branding, content creation, and video. So have a great day. I will see you again tomorrow live for Fire Day, but it's going to be a little bit of an interesting day with all the weather. So be on the lookout to see what's happening. Again, I'm Vanessa Lane, Viddy Tips with Vanessa. See you tomorrow. Fire Day.